YouTube, what's going on today? It's your boy Crushables. So I could not sleep tonight, so instead at 4 o'clock in the morning I am deciding to talk about the man, the myth, the legend, Caris freaking LeVert. So yeah, I am here to tell you guys I believe Caris LeVert could be that third star the Nets were searching for this offseason. I really don't think they need to trade for James Harden, Levine, Bradley Beal, or any of those guys like that. I think they are actually better off keeping Caris LeVert, and I'll tell you why. First and foremost, I had to wear these glasses because Caris LeVert's future is so bright that I just kind of had to wear them in this video. So I don't care how goofy I look, I'm wearing them throughout the video. Also, we just had our first pair of NBA games this last night. I guess it was last night now, as it is 4 in the morning. But I gotta say, the Nets looked really freaking impressive. They looked really freaking good. I mean, let's just be blatantly honest about it. The Warriors did not look great. Obviously, Klay Thompson being gone sucks for them. And, you know, I don't really know what to expect from the Warriors. It just is Wiggins. You know, that's not the point. We're not going to talk about the Warriors today. We might do that another time. But Caris LeVert looked amazing for the Nets tonight. Off the bench, I was really questioning this move. I was like, I feel like it's kind of weird to start Kyrie Irving and Dinwiddie together because I feel like their games are just like, I don't know. I just didn't think, I guess, because they were both remind me of point guards that I just didn't know why they were starting those two together. But hey, Caris LeVert coming off the bench made a lot of sense because the man got a lot of freedom on the floor when Kevin Durant and Kyrie weren't on there. So obviously there was more shots for him, and I really like this six-man role for Caris LeVert. I think it could work wonders for him. Like tonight, he averaged, or not average, but he scored 20 points on the night. Didn't shoot the greatest, shot 35%, but the game ended up being a blowout. And obviously, I think as the season goes along, he'll be better. But if the man can consistently average 18 and 22, which I believe he can, because let's be honest, if Kyrie Irving and Kevin Durant aren't on the floor with him at all times. Words are so hard today. Again, it is 4 o'clock in the morning. But if those two are not all on the floor with him at the same time at all times, this man is going to have a lot of freedom to take some shots. And we all know Caris LeVert can score. The man can straight up score. I'm telling you, he can. I'm sure most of you guys know that. If you guys rewind the clock back a little bit to like 2 years ago, the man came out gun blazing. I feel like when D'Angelo Russell was still on the team, but I don't remember that for a fact. But Caris LeVert came out guns blazing, averaging like a nice 20 points per game, and a lot of people were talking about him. A lot of people. But then, unfortunately, the ankle injury hit him. So he was averaging like 20 or something like that. And there was a lot of talks about, hey, this man could win most improved player. And then the terrible ankle injury happened. And it was supposed to be, it looked like an ankle injury that was going to keep him out for the rest of the season. But he did eventually return. And when he did, he didn't look like his former self. He didn't look as good as he did in the first part of the season, but as the season went along, he did fine, and he ended up being, you know, Caris LeVert at the end of the day. And then the very next season, obviously, have Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving signing over there, and Kyrie Irving played some games, and then Kevin Durant was out the whole season, and then Caris LeVert averaged a nice, pretty much 18.7. You could name that 19 points per game. Caris LeVert was really tremendous for the Nets, and I really do think he can take an even bigger jump. It could be this high this season, playing next to Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving, which is crazy to say. I wanted you guys to take me very seriously today, which is why I decided to wear the outfit that I did. I'm wearing an NBA hoodie, so that means I know stuff about the NBA, and I talk about NBA, and I, you know, have a YouTube channel regarding the NBA, so I decided to wear that, and I decided, like I said, to wear these glasses just because I wanted you to pay attention to me. Really think those glasses make you look smart? Yeah, so what? But, like I said, I really don't like the idea of the Nets trading for James Harden, Bradley Beal, or Zach LaVine. I just think there's not enough ball with James Harden. It just isn't going to work. I know how sexy that looks on paper, but let's be honest. If James Harden and Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving are all on the same team, it is going to be a disaster, I think. There's just way too many all-stars that want the ball, and they're just not going to get it. There's only one ball and 3 of them. You guys know what I mean? Like 3 of them, 1 ball. Go, Kyrie, pass me the ball. We all know that. We are all very aware of that. Bradley Beal, I don't think is going to be somebody they could get anyway, just because I think Russell Westbrook and Bradley Beal are going to be fantastic together. That's just my opinion. And then Zach LaVine, I guess you never know. But still, I, for one, like Caris LeVert a lot more than Zach LaVine for this Nets team. Anyway, for this Nets teams anyway. I don't want to say I would take LeVert over LaVine any day of the week, but I'm just saying I really like how LeVert fits into this Nets system. If LeVert can get around, let's say, like 28 to 30 minutes a night, I think he could easily average a nice 18 and 22, probably shooting 20, or not 20% from the field. That'd be terrible. Shooting like 40% from the field, and I think that would be just fine for the Brooklyn Nets. And then when he can close out some close games with Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, I think he can do some damage there as well. He can shoot very nice from three. He can basically do it all on the court. You know, I really love Caris LeVert's game, and I think this could be the season we see a massive jump from him. Because like I said, there was a lot of talks about the Nets wanting to trade for a third star. But they already got one. It's Caris LeVert. I'm telling you, bro. It's Caris LeVert. That's your third star. You don't need to trade for anybody. You don't need any. You don't need Harden. I know Harden's cool and all, but you just don't need him. You need Caris LeVert. Just keep him, all right? Caris LeVert is your guy. Kevin Durant, Kyrie are going to love him. It already looks like they like him. They want him to take shots, and I really, 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 really love this Nets roster up and down to its core. I really do. I mean, they looked amazing tonight, and I'm not going to take too much. Like, I'm not going to overreact or anything, like I already have, but let's just say, like, if the Nets are able to do this consistently, they're going to be scary in the East. I'm not going to lie. They played a Warriors team without Clay and without Draymond. Take that for what you will. They looked amazing. Like I said, it was against a Warriors team, but still, they looked fantastic. And I think Caris LeVert, Kevin Durant, and Kyrie Irving, and then not to mention you got Dinwiddie as well, who is a really nice player, solid player. DeAndre Jordan, Jarrett Allen, Joe Harris. I mean, this team is just stacked up and down, man. I really like this roster, and I really, really think Caris LeVert can be the third star they were looking for. Do not trade for anybody. Just stick with the roster you have, Brooklyn. I'm begging you, man, all right? Just do it. I'm telling you, it'll pay dividends, and you're going to like it, and then you can come back to me and thank me for it. If my point hasn't already been made in this video, I, for one, believe in Caris LeVert this season. I think he could go win 6th Man of the Year. I think, you know what? Call me crazy, but, I mean, guards in the Eastern Conference, I guess Russell Westbrook being there now, Bradley Beal should probably make it this time. Yeah, I don't know if he'll make it. Yeah, Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving are healthy. So I don't know if I should go overboard and say, hey, Caris LeVert's going to be an all-star this season. I don't think he'll do that. I don't think he'll be doing any of that, but I think he could put up some numbers that maybe make him considered, but I don't think at the end of the day, he will be an all-star. I really want to see what you guys agree or disagree with. Do you guys like the idea of the Nets keeping Caris LeVert, or do you guys would you guys think that trading him and getting somebody else would be better? Like, obviously not just trading just him, but like trading Caris LeVert, Dinwiddie, for instance, for James Harden. What do you think would look and work better for the Brooklyn Nets? Personally, for me, I'm going to have to stay on the Caris LeVert side of things. I really like this guy, and I really think he's the third star the Nets have been searching for this whole time. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this one. This is Crushables. I had a lot of fun talking about some basketball today. I hope you guys enjoyed it like I mentioned. Let me know what you guys thought in the comment section below. But for now, this is Crushables, and I'm saying goodbye.